In Daniel chapter 6, verse 3, it says, "Then this Daniel was preferred above the presidents, the princes, because an excellent spirit was in him, and the king thought to set him over the whole realm." Hello, Light Warrior. It's Bashan here. You have been found to have an excellent spirit, and you have been set above the rest. You have been found to have a very high level of wisdom and understanding, and because of that, it has made you a target. Daniel was found to have an excellent spirit, and almost immediately in verse 4 it says, "Then the presidents and the princes sought to find an occasion against Daniel." So right from the get-go, Daniel had all kinds of people in high levels conspiring against him, seeking to find occasions against Daniel, but they couldn't. It says, "But they could not find none occasion nor fault, for as much as he was faithful, neither was there any error or fault found in him." So people around you are just looking for fault and error in you, trying to really come up with something, and they're having a hard time. It says in verse 5, it says, "We shall not find any occasion against this Daniel, except we find it against him concerning the law of God." So there are people who are going against you on every level and looking for anything to come against you. It says, "The presidents of the kingdom and the governors and the princes, the counselors and the captains have consulted together." This is a whole group of high-level important people going against just one person, one Daniel, all because Daniel was found to have an excellent spirit. Daniel was over here not eating from the king's table. He was eating differently, and he was choosing to love God and choosing to love a different God. And it really had him set above the other people around him. And because of that, they all consulted together and tried to find something to destroy him. And so they finally decided, they made a decree that Daniel would be in trouble because of the God he worshiped. And so they decided to throw him into the lion's den. And in Daniel chapter 6, verse 22, Daniel was thrown into the lion's den and was untouched. And it says, "My God hath sent his angel, hath shut the lion's mouth, that they have not hurt me, for as much as before him innocence was found in me, and also thee, O king, I have done no hurt." And so whoever is coming against you, whoever has been conspiring against you, high-level people, groups of high-level people, groups of people who consider themselves high-level with whatever titles they have been bestowed at this point. And God is saying, whatever situation, whatever it might look like you're about to go through, whatever lion's den you're facing, you will be delivered from that situation. You will be delivered unharmed, unhurt, and untouched. And it reminds me of a recent word I put out about Acts, and how one of the things that magnifies God is that when a chosen one actually goes through these certain situations where you are put in the lion's den, even though you do have a spirit of excellence, even though there is nothing that can be found to be guilty about you, it really magnified God in the situation that no lions harmed Daniel. Even though he was put into the situation, God still allowed him to have to go in there with the lions. It's what magnified God, and it's what made the king decree that the God of Daniel is the living God. It says that in verse 26. And so whoever is coming against you, high-ranking people, regardless of the fact that you are innocent, you have the spirit of excellence, people are consulting against you, whatever you're going through, you will be delivered from that situation, and it will magnify God, and the people around you will then know, because of your excellent spirits and because you're untouched, that the God you serve is truly the living God, and that magnifies God in Jesus' name. You are going to help people become believers because of the amount and level of people who they can see going against you, and how you will be delivered and untouched from that situation in Jesus' name.